Hi everyone, it's Carnage6 again, and welcome to my video on my Dragon Ball Plush collection. This was kind of an eye-opener for me because I thought I had a lot more than I ended up having, so when I went through my collection I noticed that there was a lot of stuff I was missing that I kind of assumed I already had. Anyway, I'm going to start with maybe not my favorite of the bunch. This is the Kelly Toys version. I think they made, these are about 12 inches. I think they made ones that were even bigger, but I don't have any of those. I just have these, and I'm not sure if they made any more of these. But yeah, it's an American company, so you can judge what you think of them. And on to the next one. Okay, now we have two celebrating the 40th anniversary of Jump Comics in Japan. As you can see, we got a Shenron dragon, and we have Goku dressed as Luffy from One Piece. Okay, and next we have a bunch of small, I guess they're about 6 inches tall, of the Dragon Ball and One Piece crossovers. This is Chopper dressed up as a bunch of different Dragon Ball characters. And I have ones that are way bigger than this, which I'll show you also. But as you can see, it's kind of Chopper dressed up in different outfits or has, you know, some kind of Dragon Ball theme. Okay, and here we have two more of the Dragon Ball One Piece crossovers. It's again Chopper dressed as Goku holding a Dragon Ball. One's a smaller size, a 6-inch, and then one's the larger size, about 12 inches. And here's some more. These are the larger size of the One Piece Dragon Ball crossover figures. Again, Chopper dressed as different Dragon Ball characters. These are made by a company in China. I'm not sure if these are bootleg or not. If anyone knows, maybe they can help me. But the tags on them seem legitimate, so I'm assuming I can only fit two in a shot, so I'm just going to go buy these really quick. Again, two more. One of them is dressed as Boo and one as Gohan. Again in Yamcha and Chaozu outfits. I assume that's supposed to be Chaozu. And my last two. One of them dressed as King Kai, which is actually pretty cool. I like the antenna on the head. And not sure what the other one's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be another Kai? Is it supposed to be Chaozu in a different outfit? I think it's supposed to be Chaozu in a different outfit, but I'm not sure. Okay, just one quick shot of one of these message board ones. You can stick them to your car. I only have one, but there's more in the series, and I have no idea what his message says. Okay, now these are really weird. These are something I acquired. Again, they're from China, but they seem to have all the copyrights, so I'm thinking they're legit. These are basically just pillows in the shape of Dragon Ball character head. First we have Corn, Bubbles, Chaozu, and my favorite, Mr. Popo. Okay, now these I got from the same company. It said in the ad that they're toilet paper holders, but I pray to God that that's not true. I think they're tissue paper holders. You put the tissue in the bottom and it kind of pops out the top. I also got these bags. They're like little bags that fold up into a plush Dragon Ball. I'm not showing those in this episode, but they're pretty neat. Alright, now next up I have these Dragon Ball Kids mini plush figures. They're about, I don't know, 3 inches tall or something like that. I found a seller who was selling them still on the blister card. This is what they would sell them in the store. You can see, I'm not sure if you can tell, but on the top right corner there's the price. So this is how they would have been sold in the store, like this. And here's two more. I have no idea if they would sell them all as one character, like the one on the left, or if they would have an assortment, like the one on the right. But they're pretty neat, and to find them, you know, unused, unsold, that's pretty rare. Okay, a quick edit here. Here's a couple I forgot on my dusty shelf. 3 Dragon Ball Kids plush dolls. This old Epoch figure, the French version. And what the heck is this? I have no idea. The tag's cut off. Where is it from? Do you know? And here's some more very small figures about the same size as those Dragon Ball Kids ones I showed you. The 3 on the right might be Dragon Ball Kids toys. I'm not sure. The 2 on the left are from a different series. They feel kind of like bean bags a little bit. And they have a metal keychain on them. And here are some Dragon Ball GT keychain, mini keychain figures that were like the ones that I just showed you. I think this is the whole set, but I'm not sure. And here are some larger UFO Dragon Ball GT dolls. And here's another reason why it was kind of eye-opening going through my collection, because I noticed that I'm missing one of these. I thought I had the whole set of these. And if I haven't mentioned, most of these are Japanese or Chinese figures, or Chinese copies of Japanese figures. Usually they're Japanese. I try to get the original Japanese if I can, but some it's hard to tell, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But I'm missing the Trunks and Goten doing the fusion dance. That's the last one of this series. And here's another series. I thought I had a lot of them, and then going through my collection I find that I don't have as many as I thought. When I first started collecting Dragon Ball toys, these were the only plush figures that I could find, and they would go for insane prices. Like each one would be like 20 bucks, and they're pretty small. They're about 6 inches or something, so yeah, and I couldn't justify spending 20 bucks on most of them, so I waited until they were cheap, and then I stocked up. But there's a lot that I'm missing. I thought I had Trunks figures. I thought I had Vegeta. These are like Japanese UFO dolls, if you don't know. Turns out I didn't have them. Again, another series I had the impression that I had a lot more of than I actually did. I thought I had the whole set of these. Again, I don't. I really like the Mr. Satan and Boo figures in this form. The Boo really matches, really fits well with this kind of style of doll. And I'm kind of kicking myself because I found the other ones in this series and I kept passing them up thinking I already had them. Now I'm kicking myself. Oh well. Okay, and here's Boo in his PJs. They actually made a whole series of these figures, but this is the only one I could find for cheap. I found this one for 10 bucks. Normally this series of figures go for 40 bucks each, and I think there's 3 of them. There's this Boo, there's a normal Boo sitting, and then there's a flying Boo. Needless to say, I haven't picked those up. 40 bucks is a bit too much. Here's some more smaller ones. These are from one of the Lucky Draw series, and the funny thing about the Mr. Popo on the end is that somebody made a huge version of him. I'm not sure if the huge version is legit. It has a Banpresto tag. If anyone can tell me, let me know. Okay, well these are kind of plush figures. These are keychain figures I got back in the early 2000s. They have plush bodies and plastic heads. They're kind of ugly, but I like them. Okay, now here we have an example of what might be a bootleg. Can you spot which one is the real one? Well, the real one is on the left. The questionable one is on the right. It looks like they copied the original one, but not exactly. Also, it does have a Banpresto tag on it. However, the Banpresto tag is from a completely different series, so I'm guessing the one on the right is a bootleg. What do you think? Okay, again, we have possible bootleg on the right, real one on the left. I know the one on the left is real because it has the tag, it has the sticker, and I paid 20 bucks for it from a legitimate dealer. The one on the right, I paid $3 for from a Chinese dealer. Yeah, I think the one on the right is worse looking and probably a bootleg. Okay, now here's 3 I really want your opinion about. They look kind of weird, don't they? However, they do have tags. The tags say that they are licensed and they do have a toy sticker on them. But it's not the usual gold one, it's a white one. Now, are these bootlegs? They're made in China from a Chinese company. Are they bootleg or are they real? I've only seen these on eBay once and that's why I bought them. What do you think? And 2 more I'm not sure are bootleg or not. They have the Banpresto tags, however they don't have the toy sticker. Got them from China. I'm pretty sure they're bootleg, but they are copied from a legitimate Banpresto line. It's just that they scaled them up. I think the original ones were like, I don't know, 3 inches tall, something like that. These ones are like 12 inches. What do you think, bootleg or real? This is the original, official ones of that series that I just showed you. As you can see, they copied the Goku, and they also copied the Krillin from this series. However, I don't have the Krillin to compare it to. Okay, now this one I'm pretty certain is a bootleg. I haven't seen a figure that looks like this. It's made in China, no copyright dates. Probably a bootleg. And here's another legitimate Banpresto series from Japan. Now finally I'm just going to finish off with some of my favorite ones. In plush I really like any Oolong, Poir, Korin, or Popo figure, so if I see any of those in plush I'm going to buy them. And there's some that I'm missing, but they're just too expensive. This is my favorite Poir figure so far. Here's my favorite Mr. Popo figure. He's a nice mix of plush and his clothes are like satin kind of material. My favorite Goku figure, however, this one is not complete. Originally he came with some plush milk bottles in there. However, the only ones I've seen on eBay with the milk bottles go for like 50 bucks alone or more. So if anyone has the milk bottles and they want to trade them to me, let me know. And finally, here are my two favorite plush figures. The Ozaru figures, the golden one and the normal Ozaru. These are, I think, pretty hard to find. I only saw them on eBay once, and that's when I bought them. I have no idea what series they're from, if they made any more. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to have them. They're huge, too. Anyway, that's it for my plush collection. So I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, after going through my collection, I'm probably going to spend some more on plushes, because there's a bunch that I wasn't realize I was missing, and now I kind of want to go back and complete them. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye.